Hello and welcome back to Foodinati UK, and it's time for week 4 of our 2000 Trees episodes interviews. I know I said it was the last one last week, little porky. I came home with 20 interviews, so we've got a 4th part of our 2000 Trees coverage going on, and keep it locked. Welcome back to 2000 Trees, and you're here with Foodinati UK, and I'm here with the amazing Lake Malice are in the house.
Hello.
Yeah, Blake and Alice. First of all, congratulations on this year. You seem to have just come out of nowhere and boom, blasted in.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It must be quite dizzying. Like,
dizzying is the right word. I was looking for that word. Now I have it.
That's I like that.
I'll use it in every
just really strong singles straight off the bat. Just
thank you.
Imprinted. I remember it was Steve Beebe.
Yes.
Love
Steve.
Legend.
I'm Facebook friends with him, and he was raging about this. He was the first person I heard talk about you, and he was going, "Oh, you could check out this band, Lake Malice. They're going to be big." So yeah,
that's amazing.
It's been a hell of a year for UK rock music, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a really, really cool scene, I think, at the moment, isn't it? It continues to show and prove that the scene, the metalcore is alive. I think.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more that can be done with that genre, and it shows that people are more open-minded than ever to what they hear.
Absolutely.
And where different subgenres can sort of appear and go, I think, within metalcore.
Absolutely.
It's really exciting.
It's been a common sort of thread that's gone through all my interviews this summer, is the fact that I think an attribute of it is people don't just listen to one genre of music anymore.
Yeah.
And with the advent of things like Spotify and all that, when I was a kid, I won't say how old I am, but when I was a kid, you used to get £10 pocket money a month, and you go out and buy one record, and you would listen to that one record until the month came round again, and that was it. So you had to pick what you were going to be. These days, you get Spotify, you've got the whole history of music at your fingertips.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I find it daunting as hell. I think I preferred, and I'm not like super young, but I'm not super old. But I'm still part of the generation that had CDs. I had my own I think I had cassettes too.
Yeah,
definitely cassettes.
Terrible format cassettes, weren't they?
I know, but you didn't have a lot of choice, and I think the good side was that you would really get to know an artist very deeply and understand them completely and become
listen to the entire
super
record.
Fan. Yeah. Well, now I find it's more difficult to build that relationship with an artist. You really get
they have to really grab your attention, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so wonderful that there's this generation of these newer metal acts who aren't afraid to take risks, because there were bands before they get panned a lot, but I rate them like crazy. Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh yeah.
Who opened doors, said there are no rules now. All bets are off. Do what you want.
Yeah.
And then bands like Sleep Token as well, and that sort of thing, who are just like, if you want to stick an R&B bit in a song, do it.
100%.
I love the risks they take.
Yeah.
And every time that they do it, it just goes to show that why not? Just throw whatever you want into music and stop trying to gatekeep things, because that's where you stifle creativity, right?
Yes.
Just do what you enjoy. If you, as a listener, if you like it, you like it. Don't feel
that's right.
Don't feel ashamed of
12 notes in the world. How you arrange them's up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we're all making frequencies, and how you do that. I'm for one very happy that the old gatekeeping side is kind of dying a bit. I like my traditional metal as much as anyone. But it's funny, I was at a gig the other day, and I heard people discussing, I won't say their name, but a classic metal band who had sold out in 1995, and all that they'd done was gone a little bit more melodic.
Yeah.
That was it. Nowadays, it's like, well, That's nothing. Watch this. We've got drum machines on this one.
Yes. Oh my god, finally. Yeah. You still hear like occasionally the type of audience that complains when something is not linear and it's not like what they're used to. But yeah, I do think it's slowly changing.
Well, like I say, we're Foodinati here, and you don't only eat one type of food all your life, do you?
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
There's lots of stuff that's delicious.
Yeah.
So yes, with that in mind, I do have some sauces to check out.
Cool.
She loves spicy stuff.
Oh my god, my favorite
really
thing.
love spicy stuff.
In Italy, we love
I heard it
spicy
the other way around, but
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, look, I've got this one's the mildest one we have. It's mango and Scotch
Ooh,
bonnet.
that
That's
sounds
nice.
fruity.
Sounds
Fruity
amazing.
is nice.
It has a bit of spice to it.
Okay, that's nice.
Maybe a little.
I'll try it. I'll
Try a little.
I'm brave.
Sounds good to me, man.
I'm brave.
So are either of you good cooks? You
Cooks?
cooks? Yeah.
Cooking?
Cooking, yes. Cooking food.
Cooking food. I don't cook a lot, but when I do, I smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
like I'm a lazy cook, meaning if I really put in the effort,
Yeah.
it's good. And I can only cook a few dishes, only Italian stuff, because
Yeah.
obviously because of my background and stuff that I learned by, just looking at my nonna's,
Absolutely.
art. So
Yeah.
I make really good aubergine, how do you call it? Aubergine parmesan here?
Yeah.
Melanzane alla
So good.
parmigiana. Oh my god, it's like layers of mozzarella and tomato and aubergine. It's like mwah, one of my favorite.
Yeah.
And arancini as well. The
arancini,
the
the
fried
rice
rice
balls.
balls. Like
Lovely.
yeah,
Love more.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm going to be hitting the food stands in a bit. You can tell.
yes.
Conversation's gone that way, right? Right, can I give you one of these? This is to try out your sauce on.
Thank you so much.
I do have more music questions, but we'll get this out of the way.
Oh,
because
Lord.
Then my sponsors will be happy. Right.
I'm
I
like,
hope you're happy.
So, I'm looking for like new chili sauce to buy because
Ah.
I don't know why I didn't buy it for so long. I think.
What, you always buy chili sauce?
Well, I didn't for a while because I knew
So
that you
everything
didn't
that's in the
like.
fridge is super
I knew that
old.
you didn't like spicy stuff, but I've reignited the passion for it. So this could be. I could be.
Well, if
right
you're ever
demographic
down
here.
Leeds way playing a gig, see our
sorry.
friend Frank at the chili shop. There we
Oh.
are. Big up, Frank.
We got Frank.
Yeah.
Right, so let's have a go. 1, 2,
I've
3.
already done it. So it's so nice.
Really fruity. No?
It's quite hot, but it's
No?
going well for you.
Too
isn't it?
hot.
Oh no. So,
That's the mildest one I've got.
taste at the beginning is really nice, but then it goes
I
away.
Really like that. I would definitely have more of that.
You like more of that?
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
There we go. Mango's
Yeah.
mango's mad. So there we go. Little flame. I've given you 8 reviews today. I think we can put this to bed now.
I find that Scotch bonnet normally is too hot for me, but like when you pair it with the mango elements, that's good. That's decent.
I'll have to get you a bottle of the Foodinati
that.
hot sauce. That's got Scotch bonnet in it.
Oh man, this is good.
Yes. So
Wow.
what's next? Have we got a new album on the way?
We are working on. I'm not sure what we're calling it, to be honest with you. We've got a bunch
batch
of
of
tracks.
songs.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like it's about 90% there. So we're really hoping to drop this within the next couple of months. Basically, we haven't quite got. There's a lot of moving parts in it when you're you wanna put something out in physical format and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
So we're kind of like when we know when we finalise it all, obviously we'll be shouting about it. But
Awesome.
yeah, but it's coming. We've been so busy. We've
Yes.
done so many shows this year
Well,
and
you
last
hit
year.
the ground running. I've never seen a band like it.
Thank
honestly.
you.
Oh, we love every minute, but we also have been really bad at writing because of it. So
Yeah.
we're just getting stuff
Always on the road.
Because we're
Well,
seeing
how many months were on the road with Bloody Word?
Oh, that was like the whole of March, wasn't
Whole
it?
of March,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah. So like.
And then you and Shikari as well.
Yeah, in November. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be another 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's full on.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Like, we're so lucky to be doing
So
it,
grateful.
playing these shows. But
How are you with the because obviously you've exploded onto the scene and you've gone onto big stages quite quickly. And they get with Shikari arenas and stuff. How are you adjusting to that? Are you learning how to fill that space?
I love running around. I love it.
It's amazing to play huge shows. I mean, obviously, it's a big big step forward, and it comes with big learning too. I think it's good that we've done quite a lot in the past year. That gets us to a level where we can interact with such a big crowd, but also like I would expect to learn even more from those kind of shows, because I don't consider myself to be anywhere near, you know, when I see big bands interacting with a crowd, I can see that comes from so much experience, and I just want to be there. You know, when I look at them, I'm like, I really wish I was that person, like, super confident on stage.
Well, that's the attitude though, because I always say, like, it's my only rule for life is to be better tomorrow than I was yesterday.
100%, you know? Yeah. Every time we play a show, I feel like we do get better. So that's all that matters is to see. I mean,
the progress in the last few months has been absolutely astonishing. So congratulations on that.
Thanks so much.
And it's such an exciting summer for UK metal.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, it's a privilege to be here and chat to you, man. So thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we've been waiting to get you on the show for a while, so that's tick. So thank you so much for being on the show, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you so much.
Have a rocking time.
You too,
man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.
Hello and welcome back to Foodinati UK, and looking back with Witch Fever in the house. Guys, it's almost a year since we last did an interview. Congregation hadn't come out. It was 2 weeks before Congregation came out.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I actually remember that interview so well just because that food was, my God.
We had Thai food that
time.
time.
It was so good.
It was really good food, but I didn't realise how stressed I would be eating on camera. And if you watch me doing that interview the whole time, I'm just like...
noodles, didn't you?
Yeah, and I keep just putting like loads of food. I think I was like panic eating. I keep putting loads of food in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, bring in the coffees.
Delivery. I'll need it for the hot sauce.
Yes, absolutely. I'll
have to share with you because I tipped mine on the floor.
But yes, I do remember in the edit, saying to Alex, I said, like, there's noodles, right? So no close up on the noodles, just to make sure. And what did he do? First thing he did, close up on the noodles. So I'm sorry.
There's a particular shot where I'm like, I have it hanging out my mouth, and you see me just go.
Yeah.
Was that in the cut as well?
That was the one I told him to take out, Alex. I told you to take it out, mate.
Alex, mate. What's that about?
Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Wasn't me.
Anyway.
What did I get?
You got something with a big prawn cracker type
curry
thing.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a curry. Yes, you had a curry.
It was so good.
We both had the curry, actually.
Yes, we did.
We both had
like
the curry.
Prawn.
Yeah, that's right.
It was lit.
So anyway, enough about stuff we've already done on camera. What about what we're doing today? What we're doing today, we're here at 2000 Trees. Witch Fever just lay waste to main stage as you're just coming on like mental now. I mean, haven't we all grown, eh?
Oh my God, yeah.
Haven't we all grown?
In a year, what's happened?
A lot can happen in a year, absolutely. So, and a lot has happened with you guys. You went on tour with Nova Twins.
Oh yeah,
that was sick.
How was that?
Yeah.
Was that sick?
Honestly,
Well, they're so good, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in awe of them when I watch them play.
I have to admit, I was really taken back when I saw them live because when I listened to the album first, and I thought, oh, that's all sampled or whatever, and it's not.
It's not.
They play it.
No. Like
that's effects pedals.
all them pedals, like literally 2 pedal boards, and like everything they're doing on stage.
The bassist has one of them things on our finger.
Oh yeah, I saw that. She goes wow,
blah,
wow,
blah,
wow.
blah. It's honestly
I'm
insane.
I've got to get me one of them.
They're just doing something that no one else is doing right now, and they're fucking blowing it out of the park.
Absolutely, I see even Elton John's been hanging out with them.
In it.
So, Elton, if you're watching, hang out with Witch Fever as well.
Nice.
My man would love that.
So what's been happening with you guys away from the live stages? Have you had time to work on new material or anything like that?
We're currently like writing a second album.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're just trying to it's a weird process because it's like you put an album out and everything's so chaotic, you go on tour, and then the aftermath of that is everything's quieting down and you just have to get back into the practice room and write more songs.
Yeah.
And then the process will carry on. But yeah, it's very.
I'm enjoying it. I feel like we're in the flow. We're probably like halfway through.
No, yeah.
Album,
If you're feeling inspired as well, like after experience, because it's an inspiring time in music at the moment. There's loads of so many great bands. Seems to have turned a corner this summer where it's just like where there was you guys and there was a couple of other bands around that were exciting, and then all of a sudden this summer.
Booming.
Yeah.
So many exciting things going on at the minute.
Yeah,
literally.
absolutely.
It's a good time for music, especially heavy music.
Especially heavy music,
Heavy music.
I mean, one of the things that's come up a lot in interviews I've had with other bands is the fact that bands now have permission to pretty much do what they want because of the example set by people like you guys and all that. It was like there was a lot of gatekeeping back in the day. These days, that's kind of out the window. You can just do what you want.
It feels like there's a lot more like protest
yes.
within the industry and within bands making statements, and that's what you want. That's
yes.
how we are going to get further in the industry and get more out of it.
Yeah, and also it's interesting you say that actually about protest because I always think that when the government and the public aren't getting on too well, some of the best music's written.
Absolutely.
Like if you look at Reagan era America in the 80s, like all the great hardcore punk came out,
totally.
all that stuff. Yeah, it's always been a sort of call and answer thing. So we got a lot to be angry about. So a lot of good angry music's coming, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Creating change.
Absolutely, I can't wait for the new H Fever album. Actually. I can't wait to see where you take it next.
Yeah, I'm very excited to record
I am as well. I'm like, I don't even know where it's going to go at this point.
I know,
It could go anywhere, right?
I'm excited for what we've done so far.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's quite different.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool when bands are just like all we know is we've got to do better than last time.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's it.
Oh yeah.
That's the only limitations. But I think life's like that. Just try and be better tomorrow than you were yesterday. You know.
As well, it's like I feel like with the last album, I feel like now we're not trying to do what we've already done, which is way more exciting because we're trying to just do different stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of bands sometimes kind of stick to what they know.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna sound like, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I keep writing things that I can't really play.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and
You're
I'm trying
pushing
to use
yourself.
like that drum pad, and I'm like,
What's going on
use
here?
this like.
Oh, you got some electronic drums in.
Yeah, the SPX.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, so you're on Foodinati.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it. We've got to involve food.
Hell yeah.
Thanks to our friends at Little Flame Hot Sauces, our soon to be very famous friends of Little Flame Hot Sauces, since every band in the world's trying out your stuff. Right, shall we go for the mango?
Is this the tamest one?
No, these are both about the same actually.
Oh yeah, let's start
Yeah.
slow.
Definitely start tame.
I do have a mental one, but right.
Are you good with hot sauce?
No.
Oh.
I think
Right.
a bit.
Tortilla. Right, this is vegan.
I'm not vegan
Yeah,
anyway.
neither
but-
of us are vegan.
I've got the two that aren't vegan and I've got all the vegan. Right.
Maybe we should be. Maybe this is a lesson to us.
Right, here we go. Right, do your own schmear.
Should I do a lot?
Do as much as you feel fit.
Whoa.
And if you need to give it a shake on the grass, you can.
Aw,
So here we go.
loads.
Yeah, you are.
Which fever I'll be asking for your ratings out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Let go.
You really all ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fruity number. Oh, it picks up at the end, sorry, Alan.
Yes, it does.
But it goes back down again quite quickly. It mellows quite quickly. It gives you a little bit of a kick and then, yeah.
You know what? It's not bad, and it's nice when something is flavoursome as well as spicy.
Fair.
I think mango and hot sauce go together like a dream. It's
Fair.
mango and hot
As
sauce.
far as spicy things go,
Yeah? Yeah?
I'm gonna give that a 9.5.
9.5. 9.
I don't have a lot of hot sauce,
Yeah.
but from the hot sauces I've had, maybe like an 8. Something
Yeah.
like it. It
Whoa.
was decent, yeah.
There we go then, Little Flame. Can't say I didn't get you the reviews in.
What did you give it?
8.
An 8.
Fair.
Maybe I'm
I
not
actually
as
really
good
like
with
it.
spice as I thought I was.
It's hot. If it was a bit mild, I think I'd really like that.
Awesome. Right. I'm going to be looking forward to this new album, waiting with bated breath. And yes, hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Absolutely.
On the circuit, no doubt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for once again being on Foodinati.
Thank you so
Nice
much.
one.
Take care.
Sweet.
Cheers.
See you later.
Cheers. And if you like what we saw there, don't forget to subscribe. It really does keep us doing what we do. None of us get paid. Our currency is in subscribers, so please hit subscribe. Hello, welcome back to Foodinati UK, and I'm here with one of the bands I wanted to catch up with earlier this year when you were at Strange Forms.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't manage to catch you in time, so I was like,
We did fuck off quite quickly.
yeah, had to be quick on the
Yeah.
quick. Well, there wasn't press area either, so it was
No,
just like
no.
wherever we could sling up a camera. But this is St Pierre Snake Invasion. And your name is for the viewers?
I'm Damien Sale.
Damien Sale is with us. First of all, big fan of your band.
Thank you very much.
The Glore album it's pretty much everything I look for in a record. I'm all about that. And even more so when I checked on Spotify, you've very kindly done a Spotify playlist of Inspired By, which, honestly, check out this playlist because it's got everything from Meshuggah and Dillinger Escape Plan to Terrance Trent Darby.
Yeah.
There's some jams on there.
Yeah. You know, there's some like childhood bangers on
Oh
there.
yeah. Sweet Little Sister. I'd swing Little Sister.
Terrance is the boy though.
I forgot how much I loved that tune. That was the soundtrack to my summer when I was like 8.
Yeah. It just reminds, like, whenever I hear Terrance Trent Darby, I can smell Hairspray.
Yes.
Because it was like, that was the song that, or the album that my mum would listen to when she was going out. She'd like,
oh, yeah. Awesome. Thanks. Rock stars, what can you do? Right. So there's a very eclectic mix of things. I can see why it says Inspired By, because there's a very eclectic mix of influences in your music, and I love it. There's everything in there for me, and that's what I love at the moment with music, is the fact that everyone's being so much more eclectic these days.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's given the rise of like Spotify and stuff like that, so people can take chances with their music listening?
Potentially, yeah. I think you know, everything is readily available.
Absolutely.
And I think, even just 20 years ago, you're kind of informed. I mean, like, a lot of those songs on that playlist are songs from my childhood anyway.
Yeah.
But I feel like, if you're a younger musician, you've got this tapestry of everything.
Absolutely everything.
And you can tap in, and it's instantaneous. You can just listen. Kids are listening to, like, say, Bob Dylan. They'll go into Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
The first 5 songs, you go, that's shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
It's But then if something resonates with them, they've got everything there.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the day, you were pretty much, either.
You had £10 a month.
Yeah, you either go out and buy, a magazine, then go out and buy the CDs that the magazine says you should buy. You have to invest in that, or you're being informed by, like, what your parents listen to.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
I do think, like, there's. Yeah, and music is evolving anyway, it's continually evolving. So I think there are people who want to, to have something which is their own, and the way to do that is to go, well, what if I, what if I a little bit of that?
Well, that's how Foodinati came about, is because I'm a chef as well as a music producer, and I realised that the discipline to being in the kitchen is much the same as being in the studio for me.
Yeah.
When I'm producing for people, it's like, we'll take a bit of that, that'll work with that. And then you have your end dish. It comes out to the pass, if you like.
Maybe sometimes it's a little bit too much of that.
Yeah.
So next time we do it,
we'll pair it back with some of that. Yeah. Exactly. And the analogy goes further into, I noticed when I was on the road with my own act, 601, like we'd, backstage, everyone's talking about food, because when you're on the road, it's something you crave a lot. It's decent food.
I mean, there is nothing more soul destroying than
another going
services at 3 a.m. and it's just ginsters.
That's right.
Or sandwiches that contain very little of the stuff that they're claiming to have. That chicken in that sandwich did not come from a fucking chicken.
And what every band needs on the road, I think, is a decent selection of sauces. Now, I've got some sauces here. Segues, mate. Segues. I'm getting better at this.
There you are. Fucking smashing it.
Right, so we're sponsored this week by Little Flames Hot Sauces.
Oh my God.
Do you like hot sauce?
I have, you'd be forgiven for thinking with my, rough exterior.
Yes.
I'd be a man who would be able to handle. I can't.
Don't do spice.
It just fucking flushes me.
There you go.
Out.
Well, we got your plug in anyway.
I mean,
the glass.
I say this. We put a hot sauce out.
Oh, you have your own, of course.
We did, yeah. We did a hot sauce. I didn't, obviously, didn't
You weren't
try
part of it.
So I can't tell you whether it's any good or not.
So, is it still available?
No, I don't think
We can wrangle this back round to food.
I think we sold out. We can buy our t-shirts which have the
The logo on it.
Yeah, I'll give you
So,
that.
did you have a company manufacture that for you?
Someone just got in touch with us.
Yeah.
Literally, it was just bizarre. This fella just like messaged us and was like, "Hey, I do hot sauce. Do you want to do a hot sauce?" And I was like, "I'll pass you over to
the guys that
these
know."
guys." I'm not the f***ing man. Like,
But it does seem to be popping up on more and more bands' merch stalls because bands have to have a mini supermarket on the road with them these days.
Yeah,
you know, I've seen everything from coffee, hot sauce, beers, champagnes, even wines.
Yeah.
I've seen all kinds of stuff. And I think in this day and age, bands do have to adapt and survive.
yeah.
Yeah,
You've got to find something which is it's just marketing, isn't it? You have to find a way of like differentiating yourself from everyone else. And like if you see like, oh, little Pinot, little death metal Pinot.
Oh yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah,
absolutely. I've got enough t-shirts. I'll go for the wine.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Be more useful.
So, what's the rest of the year hold for you?
So we're in Bolton tomorrow for Right to Rome. Then we are in Arctangent. Oh no, we're supporting Chapile in London.
Oh wow, Chapile!
Which is going to be great.
Awesome band.
Yeah, and then I think we've got a few other shows here and there, and then we're doing a tour in November, like a 6-day tour. So,
cool.
And then hopefully once that's done, do some writing.
Back to that.
Get back at it.
Back in the kitchen.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's my favourite part. Like,
yeah. That's why we all do it.
This is great. Don't get me wrong. Playing in front of people who enjoy your music is great. But like, for me, it's writing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I love the most.
I always equate making a record to like childbirth in the way it takes like about 9 months to do it. And then you just give it away.
Yeah, absolutely.
So childbirth for adoption, I should say.
And you know what? I was literally just talking about this, where like I don't know. I've seen a few bands talking about this and a few artists talking about it, where it seems like that window of buzz has just got smaller and smaller. So like 4 years to put an album out, and then for a weekend, everyone was f***ing loving it.
Yeah,
it's just done.
Yeah,
it just feels we're just like, hey. And then just close the creative and back here, like have a little look around. Okay.
Oh, but the live shows, man, it's all about your live shows.
Oh, thank you.
I caught it earlier. There'll be some footage rocking around about now. Them killing it on the main stage earlier.
Oh, that's great.
So anyway, thank you so much. We made it happen. It happened.
Thank you, man.
So yes, St Pierre Snake Invasion. Just check them out wherever you can. The album's called Galore. It's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, brother.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Hello, welcome back to Foodinati UK, and the band that I have for you today is Loose Articles. We've just seen them on the main stage. How's it going, guys?
Great, yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, rain didn't stop play.
No, it's a lovely day for it.
No.
It's brought the weather from Manchester.
I really enjoyed your set. It was like really colourful, really great, like elements of like old school punk and like new wave stuff as well. A little bit of everything there. Like bands like X-Ray Specs, or like later on Babes in Toyland. Bit of that, all of that stuff.
Lovely compliments, great bands.
Are they? Is that what you're aiming for?
I guess not.
We're not really
I don't
aiming
really
to
think
be
we're aiming for anything.
Yeah, you're just
whatever
aiming to rock out.
feels good.
Yeah. Like we
whatever
just
comes out.
aim to just play bangers.
Yeah, and that's awesome.
That's it.
and just like bring some colour,
Yeah.
as you can see.
We're very colourful people.
It'll look great. It'll look fabulous on my nice grandma. But yes, so how long have you been about?
2019
2019?
we started, but then we had like a little period when the pandemic hit, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's like it sort of paused everything.
Sure.
But we were still doing stuff in lockdown. We were
Cool.
still shooting music videos, but doing like lockdown ones. We were still
Wicked.
very present.
Yeah.
We live together as well, so we can write music
Right.
and stuff.
Now I'm catching the accent. We're a Leeds-based thing.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Yorkshire. Manchester.
Yorkshire.
Manchester.
No, Manchester.
Manchester.
Yeah.
Oh, right, so
Supposed to do
you've
the
got
chant.
both sides of the Pennines, right?
Yeah,
Cool,
so
cool.
I'm from Bradford, so...
Bradford?
Yeah.
I just did a curry special on Bradford.
Oh, why aren't
We
you doing
come
that
and
today?
Can we come and do a curry special? I've been like,
I can do more curry specials.
Oh, we'll eat some cat curry with you, that'll be great. Oh,
I'm yet to have a curry in Bradford, and it's meant to be the best place, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we took a doom metal band for a curry. My Dying Bride.
Well, you can take loose articles next time.
I will.
Yeah, nice.
I'll hold you to that. If you're coming through Lake Bradford or whatever, we'll...
wait, we need to shake.
Oh, we'll shake on that. Curry,
Yeah.
curry with loose articles, right? Put that in the diary. Editor, put it in the diary. So, what's coming up next for you? What have you got? What have you got out? What have you got coming out?
We've got we're playing Beat Herder next week.
Beat Herder. I'll see you there. I'm playing Beat Herder next week.
yes!
What are you doing?
Stumblefunk stage. We're headlining Friday night.
Mega.
We're there on Friday.
Right, 6:01. Look out for us.
Yeah.
Will
What
do.
are you called? 6:01.
6:01, yeah.
6:01.
So we're Stumblefunk midnight Friday.
Right. Oh, that's
Oh,
perfect.
yes.
We're on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we're on at 10 o'clock at Working Men's Club.
Oh, that's a wicked
Yeah.
stage. Sorry, don't mind us. That's a wicked stage. I saw Barry Chuckle on there last week.
So did we. He came on after us.
Awesome. Oh, I'm quite jealous of that actually, because I actually really like that. But my style of music isn't very fitting for it. But yes, so I'll probably bring some more footage of loose articles from Beat Herder next week because I'm filming as well. So
Yeah.
cool. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. There'll be friendly faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the latest single? What's the latest?
Sinead Loves Bitcoin. Yeah.
That's the latest one, and then we might have another one coming out in a few months, something like that.
Awesome,
So,
awesome.
Yeah. So
Excellent.
keep your eyes peeled and your ears tuned
Syringed.
in. Yeah.
Ears open. Eyes
Ears-
open, ears open.
Yes.
Here's syringed.
Yeah.
We could all do with a bit of that.
Yeah, definitely. So you're going to be releasing that, and is there a tour to go along with it?
Will be.
Will be.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, there will be. It's a lot of stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Like we've got all festival season,
Yes.
and then we've got a few unannounced tours coming up.
Oh,
So
cool. Right. Well, you are on Foodinati UK, and that means we have to get some food involved.
yeah.
Otherwise, my sponsors are kicking my ass.
We are-
So, right. I've got these tortilla strips here. So, if you'd like to take a tortilla strip,
As long as they're vegan,
they're all vegan.
no animals.
Everything is vegan. I have to at festivals.
Yes.
Right.
Gluten free?
No. No.
I'm only joking.
Right, so at the milder end of the scale, we've got Mango's Mad, which is a mango fruity number.
Yeah? Sounds
Do you want
nice.
to try that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, because I won't give you
Sounds
the
great,
Carolina Reaper because it'll ruin your day. Right.
Oh, so the Carolina Reaper, I've got a funny story about that.
Oh.
I once spiked my friend with it around the
Do you want to
rim,
dab your own?
the rim of a bay.
Oh,
glass.
dear.
Yeah.
Well, they did you upset you?
Nothing.
It was just for the laugh.
Just for a laugh. But yeah, no, I realised afterwards they had the spiciest chili in the world.
Yeah, it is the spiciest in the world, as I found out last week at TechFest.
So that's with a Scotch bonnet as well.
That's Scotch bonnet and mango,
yeah, spicy.
fruity.
Yeah. No,
But
it's
also,
nice.
it's got a nice level of spice, I think.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's
Not
really
too
good.
much.
How many of them have you had?
How many of these?
Like, how many tests have you had
shots?
today?
Oh, I've done 15
Yeah.
interviews this weekend.
You do like you're sweating a bit.
I am sweating a bit, but that's because I ran down to get some footage of witch fever and got back up here again.
It's not the chili.
It's not the chili.
It's not the chili, no. That's just because I'm unfit. Anyway, loose articles. Absolutely amazing to have you here. Really enjoyed the set, loads of fun.
Thank you.
And I really recommend you go check them out. Check out the singles on your Spotify's, your Amazons, and all the bits. Or buy some vinyl. You've got vinyl.
Yeah, we've got our
Vinyl.
Chaos EP out on vinyl, and then we've also got a single as well.
Awesome.
Up the Disco and Buses.
Up the disco buses.
Yeah.
Love it. Right, there we are.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. And join me next week when we'll be at Radar Festival in Manchester. And it's an amazing bill. We've got some amazing interviews and some amazing coverage. So don't miss it.